Hello and welcome back to New England in Cities Skylines 2. Today we are, growing our city even further. We are at 112,000 people at the moment. Went down a little bit, I believe, from last episode, but it's normal. What I was thinking about doing is, we were here last time, right? So I was actually thinking about us moving maybe to this and start building whatever this might look like, at least the road layout for that. I don't know if I'll do all the house and everything else that goes in here. I do want this to be potentially a low density residential only. We might try that. I don't know if we'll keep it that way, but I think this might be interesting. And play around with this as well. Although this says circular neighborhoods, we might do some things a little bit more interesting as well. I don't know. We will see how that goes. Think about circular neighborhoods. I think it's hard not to think about what is that, this bronze statue. And the reason for that is because it's just round, really. So I think that will fit really nicely in there. Unless the bell tower of Xi'an might be what we do there instead. Have this fountain plaza as well. We have some interesting options actually to put right in the middle. Even the Nandemon is round. Is that all the same size? Now I'm curious. They look like the same size to me. So this fits perfectly in there. This fits perfectly in here. And this one is the larger one. Interesting. Might do that temple. I think that'll be really interesting to have that in the middle, or the fountain. Either will be fine, I'm pretty sure. So let's start looking at how this works. Not sure if this will... Roaring, thank you for the follow and welcome. I'm not sure if this will come just straight into there, or if we feed that into like a circular road on the outside, and then... Why do we have a car in here? Oh, it's just fixing the roads. All right, you can do that. I'll let you. But yeah, I think I'll feed this straight into the middle. And right at the middle, we will do the, whatever that's called. Landmark? Yes, landmark. There we go. And then that stops there. It doesn't go through the other side. I think that will hopefully help with traffic a little bit. Now, I also would love to do something like a custom road in here. And we have this one. What this one does? Let me take a look over here. Oh, we need to unlock this as well. Let's unlock our area. So I need this. You know what? Let's connect. This will increase the cost per month, which is quite steep, to be honest. And I bet that's because of the... Hold on. What is this? I don't care about fish population. We can't fish yet. But yeah, we have fertile lands. We have quite a lot of wood in there. All right, let's get it. There we go. Yeah, it costs quite deeply, but we will work through it. So if you look at the road again, This is just same road as this one, isn't it? What I would do, I'll go in here, edit. Let's use as a template. I don't know if I'm using anything else in there. So what do I want? This is correct. Now the middle one I might want a little bit wider because I want that in the middle. I also want we have Tran in the middle. I might move. I don't know if I'll even use it, but yeah, let's keep it that way. Then on the sides here, why not do that? Do that. Do we want some parking on these main roads? I don't think so. I think they would just come and really that'd be really just like that. No parking. Now I can make it a little bit faster. Category. No, this works for everyone. And then I think that's it. Place more. Yes, let's place more. And we want to go. Maybe I will update this. And we go straight into there. And then we bring that in here. Probably we won't take this whole space, but this gives me a very, very good idea on how to do this. Actually, I'll go all the way here, just so I have a baseline for all that. We might need to unlock more tiles in there. Regardless, I think that's a good start. We'll have to connect that side as well. Now, where's half? Trying to find now the right sizing. So we have 9, 5, 6. That is basically 4, 7, 8 as half. 4, 7, 6 is good enough. This is the half. And I hope it is correct. Let's see. Yes, it is. And I said 5, 7, 6, right? 7, 2, 7, 9. That's fine. I'll do the same thing on this side, just so we know what we can do there. 4, 7, 9. Alright, this works okay. I won't go all the way there, but this gives me a very clear idea on where things will have to go. And by the way, we can also look at one of the landmarks. And I'm really thinking about going with this one. I think this will work. And hello Maximus, how are you? If I want 2,000 likes? Yes, of course. It's always welcome. Black Mafia, hello. First time. What are you doing actually? Well, first, welcome. Really appreciate you being here. And second, we are trying to build this circular neighborhood. This was a suggestion on one of the previous lives, and I really like the idea. So that's what I'm trying to start in here. We'll see how that goes. Maximus, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. You're the best. So for this one, and how do I do this? I think I'll add it in here. First, let me see if that's really what I want there. Maybe I want this one instead. Ooh, massive metropolis. I think this will look much better in there rather than this one. Now, ooh, will that work?
News from the city's export division. Sources tell us that our city has more services than we know what.
I think it will.
It means we're not cutting things close enough.
Well,
This goes there, this goes here.
That's right.
This feels slightly... Oh, I think it's because you have like the ramp in there. All right, that makes sense. Okay, this is where this will go. We'll figure this out very soon. Maybe what we can do is just figure out right now. I think I'll put this over here. You know what? I might start doing this the proper way so I don't get kind of lost in there. I think here 64, is that right? But then this is 60. Here I am starting to struggle with this already. 64, now 71. You have to decide. 72, 72. All right, this will work. This close enough, I guess. Why it never gives me the right? There we go. 72, 72, and 72 with 72 right there. And now I can remove these roads over here. It won't say that this is not connecting. I think I might have an idea there, which is, oh, I have to remember where I'll find it. I think that's in here. Isn't it difficult to make circles in Cities Skylines? Yeah, as you can see, it's very hard. But this doesn't have access to the road in there, but I'm trying. Probably it'll take like a while to get this properly placed, but we will figure it out. I don't want textures. I want probably net lanes, and I want them to be where can I get that? I'm pretty sure I have the invisible road accesses. Let me see. Can I use this one instead? Building plant sticks, surface segments. Let's remove all that. Oops, not that one. It doesn't have any. Ah, it's just water. Come on, it's connected. Just because this is not connected to actual water. Yeah, oh, come on. Wake up. So it does have access to the road, and this works. What I might do is just connect these pathways so, well, they look correct. All right. Let me remove all this. Funny how they don't have water, but like it's working perfectly. And then This one. This one's connected, and this one. Doesn't look correct. Let's try again. All right, much better. Cool. All right, we have our central piece. Now, I said that I wouldn't continue this one over there. I might continue it over there. Thinking about it. Maybe kind of do a roundabout really in here. That would be cool. And that would be, what do I use? Maybe these three. If I go in there, can I put trees, grass, anything in there? No, you won't let me. So what do we do with this? We go with road builder, gather one. So we make this 5. There we go. Make this one 5. Get this there. Might have missed this one. There we go. All sorted in there. Why don't you connect the service underground and just connect pedestrian path to it? Maybe the side road parking looks great. I'll take a look at that. Let me think. What I'm thinking about doing right here and now is basically, let me show you. I want to replace this one. Can I make it? There we go. That's what I want. This goes here. This goes there. So first, that we'll connect the water soon when we connect these two areas. So just keep that in mind. It's gonna happen. So yeah, what I want to do is basically kind of really a roundabout, and usually roundabouts, they definitely don't have any parking in there. I don't think that's the idea, even though people can cross in here. It's kind of weird on a roundabout as well, but you know, I think that's doable. I'll remove U-turns. Remove U-turns. I don't want people doing U-turn over here. And maybe we do some other roads around it with parking, and then that's a little bit more applicable. But as this is the main road, so definitely no parking in here. I don't think I'll have these roads in there. Or do I? I think I'll keep it. Let's keep it. Now, let's start thinking about these roads. This would be all residential, so maybe do a little bit of commercial in the middle. And for those, we might do... Let me see some size in here. I think this one is quite large. Maybe a double with parking on only one side. Maybe we do that one. That's okay. That's this one, right? No, that's a different one. That's ugly. Was this one? We have a median, and we can put some, hopefully some trees in there. Let me see. Yes, we can. Good. All right. And that should give what everyone is asking. Like, I mean, you make another circle, but at distance with the parking road. Yeah, let's do it. I agree. So, this should be the right size. Now, oh, this would be kind of big guess. 134. So this is 134. So we have to be 134 in here. Why it's 136 now? Can you decide what you want? 136. All right. And then 136. Let's try that again. No, that worked. 136. And 136. Okay, this is good. And it's quite a large road for that. What do you think, Black Mafia? Do you think a road that size is okay? Or should we do parking just on one side of the road? Let me know what you think.
We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website.
Yes, but I think a little bit in south.
This has been a local public service announcement. Local authorities are urging the public to conserve
What do you mean?
the burden on the city during this water shortage.
I don't know if I got that right. I think one side would be great. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. Road builder. Look at this one. Don't know which side is which, but let's see.
Last time we just entered the great hall of the Viking.
Wrong side, I guess.
Feather from the snowhawk roosting by the fire pit.
Want this one?
To unlock the secret chamber concealed under
No parking.
There we discover 3 intricately tooled metal boxes, one containing a jewel-encrusted dagger,
There you go.
one a flask of
And
wine
5.
red.
Yeah, so we can add some
We
trees.
only have room in our inventory for 1 item. Which shall we choose?
Also thinking about this side.
Thinks.
Yeah, not this side, because otherwise that's not gonna work.
An interesting
Let's do it
thought.
there.
After all, Garthor might return it to
And why not over here as well?
Wiccan wants that lock of hair. But
And then we use it
I wonder if you were thinking like a thief.
around this area.
Flask of poison on the blade. I mean, I've been known to do that, but never mind me. I'm not here to make suggestions.
Oh, quite like it now.
Next episode.
Nice.
Stay tuned. We're live.
Also remove these. I don't think we'll need that. At least not now.
In the city.
Services have
Yes,
already
exactly.
dispatched
Cool.
traffic
All right.
return to normal. But if you're planning a quick trip out, you might want to wait a little while until everything
How do we
clears up.
connect these over there? I have no idea yet.
No use reminding you.
I would love... Oh, I think we can just go straight.
In the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda.
Might work. Let's see. Ooh. I like it. We might just change this road here to be something like this, and then we will deal with that, or maybe connect on this side later. All right, now we have the water. We have a way for people to come in here. So let's do... I want to remove... Yes, exactly like that. I don't want people building on this side. There you go. No building on this side. Okay, that's good. A bit less over there. I won't keep these pathways in here, by the way. It's just so I can force them where I want them to go. Don't know if this is correct. There we go. This is better. Because those will be... Or this will be low density commercial. And when they get there, we'll remove these pathways. Like for example, in here. Because if we look now, there we go. It's all good. Why did you reshape? Well, yeah, that's fine. That's fine, I guess. Let them be annoying. That's okay. Oh, I'm glad they've built there. Good, this can go. Although, weirdly, I decide to do something different. Okay. I'm keeping some of these pathways until they actually build in those areas. And I make sure that like we keep those spaces in there. I think this can go now as well. Just miss one in here. Where's this? Ah, it was just like a weird angle and the shadow. I thought the shadow was part of the building. Do you have any Instagram I can follow? No, not Instagram. I only have TikTok and YouTube. I try having an Instagram, but I'll be honest, never posted anything in there. I have Blue Sky. I don't know if that helps. Sometimes I post some things in there. And my handle on Blue Sky is my website. It's Tchelow.com. TikTok is Tchelow YT. Let me type in the chat for you, which I'm also live streaming right now, by the way. Hey Jerome, hello, how are you? Well, I think I've removed all pathways, alright? And I'll have like plenty of trees in this middle area. And I think we can do something nice around here as well. You know what? Let's do it. I might just move this circular neighborhoods thing there because that's annoying me to see that on the way all the time. Let's build and then we come back and see what we have to do. The website is Tchelow.com. There you go. I typed that out for you as well. Alright, this. What are we gonna do here? I think we'll do a simple curve. That'll be 3 meters apart. And to go random. By the way, random is the random direction of the bush, so they don't look a bit weird. Might do a little bit closer in here. That'll be all right. Now, everything just by looking at it and trying to get it right. Oh, that worked. Yes. Let's try this one. A little bit less. All right, that looks good. Over here. Very good. Is this a mod for a fountain? No, it's not. It's actually a game landmark. I will show you the name in a second. Let me just finish this side here. And I will do that. So if you go in parks, landmarks, that one is this one, Fountain Plaza. It's a unique landmark building. That's how it looks. Show your whole world. Yes, let's show you. So this is how we are looking right now. Some areas still under construction, but like for example, this area we built on the last week on the last live stream. There's still things to build around the airport over here, the cargo port in there as well. And obviously we are starting to build this area right now. But yeah, hope you like it. Some nice areas. There are some areas that we might change later, but like I like this one, for example. Find it quite nice. What we've done with Rome, the kind of football stadium in there, the pathways around it, replacing the sidewalk with those pathways, all the parking around it, which I think it makes sense and is quite busy. So there are really nice areas like that. I like this area over here for all the low density residential as well. And that main building in the middle, the Modern Art Museum. I think that looks quite nice. But yeah, city's growing. I think that's what matters at this point. Looking closely, this is not as straight as it should be. But you know what? I think after we finish with this, we won't even notice. So that's good. Interesting, didn't see it before. Yeah, sometimes these unique buildings, they are a little bit hidden. What's that square building? I think I showed that, right? This one. That's the Modern Art Museum. If it's something else, then let me know and I'll take a look for you. Looks really good. Thank you, Jerome. Really appreciate it. All right, so yeah, let's get some trees in here as well. I think around here that'll be all oak trees. I am really keen on doing that. Uh, 14. Yeah, I think 14 might be slightly better. Is that a curve? Yes, it's a curve. That's why I said like doesn't need to be perfect aligned, because these will then kind of hide that layer anyway. But looking from the ground is always nice to have an extra layer in here so we can see. Well, that is a more intentional thing, like that's a landscape actually, so that makes more sense. Ooh, cars are already using this area. That said though, I just noticed we have a traffic light in here. No, thank you, and probably, yeah, U-turns. Nope. Why are you keeping that U-turn in there? No. Remove U-turns, remove actually all unsafe. Just keep it straight. Yeah. This one, it's good, that is good. Remove U-turns, thank you. I don't know why the game keep adding like all these U-turns. I think that's good. We've looked at both of those. I think there's another one here. Yeah. So remove U-turns and this. This one, they'll have to merge. Yep, that's right. Okay, I think that's it over there. Actually, interesting. Why do we have this? Let me try to fix this. It's not letting me do it. Let me try again really quickly. $180, and this is connecting correctly in there. Isn't, but I think that'll be okay. And now it looks better. All right, that's what we need. And I can do this again. And now you turn. Thank you. Right, keep going, you keep moving. Hey Q, hello, how are you? Oh, so nice to see you. I'm glad you made it. Just passing through, we'll try to catch you next week. Have missed it. Yes, have missed you as well, and thank you for the like. Really appreciate it. Where's that underground tunnel going? So this goes through here. I wonder if we can go through that. Won't let me, but this goes straight here, then through this side of the mountain and into our harbor over here, where we have some industry, some specialized oil refinery and things like that. So that's where it goes. And AQ, we are building your circular neighborhoods. By the way, AQ was the one that said to build this, so yeah. Nice to see him around. That's nice. Yeah, that's the map, like that wasn't me at all, so I thought it was really cool to have. And on this one, kind of thinking that I should do this, and then we go with this. Strong. Smaller brush. And we do this. I think this will speed things up a little bit, but then we'll come in and do things manually again. Oh, you rocked it. Looks great so far. Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. It's just a little bit of a start in here. Oh, I can do this as well. Didn't know that I could like select multiple Or I didn't know and didn't remember. Like, that's more like it, I'll be honest. Right? Why that building keep doing that? I don't like it. Let's get this one here, this one there. Patience for this area to be really green in the interior. In there, actually, this whole area will be quite green. Jerome, thank you very much for the gifts. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, mate. You made my day. Right, that's too big to go there. Maybe this one. I want another one in here. As this is basically, what is this? Oh, this is a petrol station. Actually, there's quite a few petrol stations in here. And just looking from different angles as well, just to make sure that I cover all sides there. There we go, one more over here. If you see my buildings, you'll see that I quite like to add a lot of trees. And usually my cities, they look quite green as well. And I like that. It's how I think we should all live. And that looks much better than those buildings just like in there, you know? You add some things like this. Actually, I'm thinking like that. Right. Get one more. Over here. Just again to add another layer of things in here. We don't have enough assets yet in the game to do what I really think we should be doing. In my Cities Skylines 1 cities, I always say that you need to work with layers when doing vegetation. And by that, what I mean is something very close to the ground at the front, something a little bit higher in the middle, and something a lot higher in the back. So you create that effect and it looks deeper, it looks more intentional, and also looks better. But in here we don't have that many assets, so like the only trees that were added was these ones, and I'll be honest, I haven't used them because I don't really like them. Alright, I think for the internal side here, that is enough, and we have our start in this area. Oh, love it. I quite love it. I wonder how this looks at night. You can take a look. Just going here, time of the day, and let's go. This is how it looks at night. Oh, I think they changed how the game look at night as well. Maybe, ooh, look at the sky. It looks a lot brighter than before. Before it was just like pitch dark, you couldn't see anything. It's been a long time since I actually left the day and night cycle on. Back to the day. I think let's take a look at this. I need to move the chat. There you go. Weather options, temperature, clouds. No, that's all. Set as it should. Alright, we need more roads in here. And we also need to be careful with this now because I don't want every circular road connecting all the 4 roads in here. We need to make sure the traffic is directed to the right place.
Issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
Get a
Please exit
little closer. Alright, sorry. Let's go.
to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
There you go.
DJ Wranglebone with you on air today, broadcasting live from our studio. A sprawling
Look at that.
place deep, deep under the ground, where the chill
Very nice.
inch of uncovered skin. A sound engineer
And from the when you're entering the city, let's take a look, which is from this road over here.
to the east and south. A foreboding door covered in
This is what you see.
but there's a tiny hatch above. Never noticed that.
Look at that.
Suppose I could probably squirm my way through.
Oops, I clicked somewhere that I shouldn't. But yeah, that's a massive fountain in there when you look from this point of view. Like the amount of, the height of that jet of water is just incredible.
You can now shop for designer shoes while
I like
drinking
it.
a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me.
And then if you get into here,
Good for the community.
as a pedestrian, there you go.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and
Yay!
well, that floats our boat.
Alright, let's get out of here. I like it, I'm walking in Rio. Yeah. Sometimes I like to look at the game like that because I think we lost so much just looking like far away. It's nice like to see the city like that as well. But sometimes when you look close, you see things that you wouldn't have noticed otherwise. So yeah, I quite like that as well. Right, let me try this. Now I have to think about it. Yeah, I think I'll connect these roads. Let's do. That'll be curved. Now I believe that'll be around 176. 194. 19. I think I'll connect them all, and then yeah, we'll add them to make the connections that we want only. I think that will work a little bit better. Uh, 9 degrees? Yeah, 90 degrees. One, two. Nine five. Interesting. That's it. I won't keep that connected anyway, so that's alright. 194, and that connects there. Does that looks right? Is that because the terrain is not flat? No, it is. I kind of feel feel like it isn't, but yeah, all right. And where would be those connections? So over here, I'll keep that one there. By the way, just so you understand what I'm doing here, I'm creating points where I can just break that connection. And doing this is much easier. So to access anything on this road, people will have to go through the main road in here or through the roundabout and in there. And I hope that makes a little bit more sense now. I'm also trying to make sure that I don't create huge blocks, but at the same time, don't make them too small, if you know what I mean. 248. Oh, I got it right the first time. That's fantastic. To 48. Then we'll keep going. 48, and we'll do the same over here. I think I've done this wrong, so I'll try that again. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Be very small house in here. Interesting. I'm fine with the small house. I think we can increase the size of the house a little bit as well, as we maybe one other row with that, and then we will give them a little bit more space. Being curved is also more challenging as well, so we'll see. And I didn't connect the second round. Why? So you're talking about this one, right? I'm actually gonna do the same thing with this one. I just haven't done that yet. So there's a reason for that, and that is traffic. These roads are meant to be internal roads only for this area, and I don't want everyone using them as a shortcut to get into this road and keep going. I want them to go in here, use the roundabout, and go wherever they want to go. If I connect every single road in here, then traffic will go crazy, and then there will be one road that will take the whole traffic, and that road wasn't made to do that. That's basically why I'm doing that. Hope that makes sense. I think that was 344, is that right? 304. Four, 304, that's good. And I might, that's a good point. I might change the road connections in there a little bit so they have more options to move around. Even though they won't have the option to I done it wrong in the last minute. For example, I might do another road coming from the middle there, but it's not for them to cut through places. 304, let's go. 90 degrees. Last one. Yeah. And I'll do the same over here. Over there. We'll connect with pathways, by the way, so pedestrians will have access to this. It's just cars that we are trying to avoid there. And later we will expand the metro into this area. Subway, where is our subway network? Over here. Yeah, so the idea probably is to go through the middle here and feed into this area. So also why the importance in having pathways connecting there. Which we can do already. Let's do it. What do I have in mind? Low, mid, or high residential? This area was meant to be low density only, especially because it's right at the edge here of town. That area is meant to be higher density. So I was thinking just low density in this area. You know what? Let's do this. Why not? That'll be a good idea. Then pedestrians can cross anywhere over here. There we go. Also, no need for this anywhere here. Or even on those, I would say. And I need to make sure that the connections are correctly placed and we don't have U-turns. Remove U-turns, please. Turn. One more. There you go. I think that's it. Yep. Remove your turn. Remove your turn. I thought we had done this, but I think I'm mistaken. Now this is better. I have an idea I would like to hear. Of course, yeah. Always welcome. This is why you're the best in business, Luke says. Thanks, AQ. Appreciate it. Alright. This is kind of starting to take shape. And I do feel like this is probably where we will... maybe... What I'm thinking is that we do square area at the outer edges in here. But then if I do that, I don't want this connecting over there. Don't know yet. I'll think about it. How would be if you connect the roads in odd manner? Do you mean something or something like this, or even like this?
This just in from traffic. If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays on the major roads, especially during rush hour.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry.
The only thing we have to be very careful with roads in here is that just remember this is a highway entrance and this is a very populated area. We don't want cars using this connection and messing up with traffic in here. So I'm trying to purposefully get the traffic to come here around the roundabout and away in there, not going into the local area, if you know what I mean.
You might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
I mean the first and third rounds and then the second beside it. Yeah, so you mean like connecting these over here and then don't connect here but connect over there. Yeah, that could work. I was thinking about doing 3 more connecting on this road here now, and then connecting on that road there, but not connecting on this and this, because now this is the entrance. So it is more or less what you see. Connects your city, looks sick. There we go. This is part of the city. Hope you like it. Then we have our nuclear power plant over here. And on the other side there, we do have the port, which is being busy. Full. Alright, that's good. Not full, but still good. Carmen, hello, how are you? Welcome. Good job. I know that takes some time. Oh yeah, it does. We've been working in the city for ages now, but it's been quite enjoyable. It's really nice. Right now I have 200k people in my city. This looks much cleaner. Thank you. I do have some cities, like, I won't load them now, but I do have like 462,000, 527,000. I do have these whole cities for building this city over here on my YouTube channel if you want to take a look at that. But yeah, I think this is the highest I've been on any of my cities. But I'm trying to keep things like low density, not everything like it's just huge high density buildings, if you know what I mean. Alright, maybe it's time to add some house in here. How's this looking? I don't want anything on the main road, so first thing I'll do is remove that. The mod that I had, I think I had to remove that mod that could enable and disable things on the building on the roadside, but yeah, that's alright. I don't know if I can remove it all and it will be happy days or if I have to keep it, but let's take a look. Happy days, nice. Alright. Interesting, that side no one can build there. I may have done something while building that road. By the way, 200k in a city is quite good. Like, you should be proud. Even though it, as you said, might not look good. I'm just gonna say it. It usually doesn't look good for us. For other people, when they look at it, it's like, oh, that's awesome. Most often than not, I look at some of my cities and it's like, that's pretty terrible. And then comes someone and it's like, oh, this looks awesome. It's like, no, it doesn't. Don't tell me that it does, because it doesn't. Alright. Vanilla, you have settings that make it grid-free. And I think I was mistaken. It's actually facing that way. Shouldn't be in here. Yeah, in this area we have on both sides. I don't know why. It's just they decide to do that way. Oops, not there. Not there. Not yet, at least. Let's fix it. Remove it. Pathway. Nothing built on that side. Thank you. There was, yeah, it's a couple more in here. Now let's hope it works as well. Yes, it did. So over there, away we go, and let's build. Awesome. Yeah, this one. There we go. And I think this is all. Select the road and you can make that section grid free. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like, I know that you're talking about being able to zone in there, but I don't think we have the option to remove zoning on one or both sides of the roads. Unless I'm missing something. Caillou, thank you for the gift. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, I'm waiting a little bit for them to kind of build there, and then we'll do another row. Maybe while we wait, I should be removing, yeah, should be doing this. I look game Cities Skylines 2. Are you asking if this is Cities Skylines 2? Yes, it is. Do you like it? Do you play it? I should say. We need some services in here as well. I forgot about that. Yeah, who needs service? Alright. Let's remove this, and I think that's it. Let's get one more row of residential. I'm thinking that we should give them some nice grass around here as well. What do you think? Also need to think about some schools and police, hospital, college, all that stuff. Let's make it free first, and then we look at that. So this is how we're gonna do it. Probably start here. And then we do this. Good. No, maybe I won't go around just to avoid any breaking the game. Sometimes it does some weird stuff. There we go. Let's go here, and then we'll do this side as well. Hold on, where is the completion? There. Now we do on this side. All the way here, and finish this there. And the last side, we go here. And grass for everyone. Nice, already looks better. But now we need vegetation. What time am I going? Until probably until 6, more or less. How do we do this? might take a while, but I want to go and be very intentional about this. Talk about intentional. Let me do some playgrounds and things like that. We do this there. This one here. Right, do another one there. And, well, why not here then? Just to get then a couple of things.
A driving advisory has been issued for the immediate area due to poor road conditions.
There,
Please
nope.
exercise caution if you must drive, and try
There.
to stay off the streets until conditions improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Oh, don't let... Come on. You can do it. Alright, I will try to move it slightly. There you go.
From our listeners. This one comes from Axel.
Right, this one is okay.
Doubt. I know a mighty warrior.
And I think everything else should be alright. Okay,
You ever really ride a dragon? I thought dragons only allow the
just to get then a few parts.
princess to mount them.
First, come back. Enjoy if I don't see you. Great to see you. Yeah, thanks for making the time, AQ. Really, really appreciate it.
Selective about their friends.
And hopefully I'll see you next time as well.
In all honesty, I didn't really so much ride the dragon, more like I danced upon its back with
Taking the opportunity to drink some more as well.
repeatedly with a short sword. Yes, I know.
Otherwise, my voice gets even
Oh,
hoarser.
I've ended in a draw, actually. Anyway, a dragon rider sounds rather better than dragon stabber, and it really is.
Alright, good enough.
Circumstances. So I do hope you'll forgive the indulgence. Thank you for the question and for listening and for absorbing all that damage.
Go around, find some spots for all these trees, and we'll do the same for each of the three types that we have.
Local coverage of the
That we have been using in this area, by the way, not like
and it's
every single tree.
news all around. Tourism was way
Also, I actually want to do one thing with these pathways.
You bet.
I'll come back in a second.
Everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be. We're live.
There, that's a larger one, and we are back. Alright, pathways, I want to do...
road maintenance services have already been dispatched, and traffic flow should return to normal.
Let me
But if you're planning to
choose
put
this one.
out, You might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you
Then,
you already
what I want to do
know you're
is
reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays and drive safe.
kind of... If it let me. Just trying to replace it. Like so. Alright. Right there. Ooh, we have people coming and using our facilities. That's nice. Here and close. That's done. Then the other one is on this side. Connect that again. What is this helicopter doing here? Probably because we don't have like any police station around the area. Do it. One more. Do I ever read the in-game suggestions? I don't think I do anymore. I did in the past. Like, do you mean tool tips and things like that? Or the chirper talking about the citizens? I got a little busy, but here I am again. Hello again, Tech Mafia, and welcome again. There, and last one. There you go. Doesn't look much, but it gives like different vibe in there. The birds, yeah, not really. I did in the past. Sometimes it's good to when you kind of see things like, oh, there is water missing the city, and then I look in here, it's like, oh, but I'm exporting water, so why? And then there is a place that is not connected or is broken or something like that. For that, it's good. Sometimes I get some things by doing that, but I don't pay much attention to that really. I think it's a missed opportunity, especially with the ability to follow citizens. But this is so bad. Like, it doesn't really add anything to the game or really make things easier. So I don't look at that much. Did a lot more when the game was released though. And I hope that makes sense. Right. My main team is just one more 3, and then after 1200 trees later, we finished. And a bit more over here. So while I do that, if anyone have any question, please do shoot them. Hopefully I can talk and help while I do this. Otherwise, it might get boring. And I don't want that. It is the type of thing that we should do as soon as possible. Otherwise, we go away to the next area and never look back. And then that's when things start to look dull or not interesting, you know? Can I see all the map? Yes, you can. Let me show you like that. This is the city. Hope you like it. If you want to see anything specific, just let me know. Happy to take you around. There we go. One more there. And we complete these rounds. Very nice building. Thank you. Glad you enjoy. Oh yeah, I understood that, Black Mafia. I got it. I don't think you heard what I said in return. Did you? I can say that again if you haven't. This would be like a lot less because they take a lot more space. That goes there. Kind of go in some nice places in here where I can fit in. No, I haven't. Cool. So what I was saying is that, yeah, I understand, but what I was thinking about doing is basically we have these connections in here, now I won't have any connections in here, and then we'll have in there. So we get like 3 not connected, 3 connected, and something like that. You know what I mean? Instead of doing 1 yes, 1 no, 1 yes, 1 no, or something like that. Just kind of creating a pattern in there, if that makes sense. And I hope that's alright, if you're happy with that. And over there, and then London plane. This might be the last one before we just do like a quick look, see if we want something somewhere else, and then concludes these 3 placements. Probably want 1 there. That was missing, maybe 1 back here. Maybe there as well. Want 1 over here to kind of hide that in there. That's a bit too much. There you go. Okay, got it. Cool. As far as we are all happy with how we are doing things, then I'm happy. I was like, is this floating? And then you look closer, no, it's on the ground. All right. Seriously, this building is annoying me. Okay, I think that is kind of good. Just trying to look at a different angle just to see what I can do here to make it slightly better. A bit over there, maybe here, another one there. Definitely missing a couple over here and here. All right, I think we should be done now.
Please exercise caution if you must drive.
Well, this looks pretty cool, actually. I like how green everything is looking. How good is that? What's your smallest city? Good question. Let's look. Probably the one that I'm doing on the Let's Play on YouTube. That's currently at 41,000. I think that's it. This one is... I do like nothing secret about that. I just do tests when there are early access content from Cities Skylines that I have to test things. I use that to test it. So it's a very small city, but I don't really play it, you know? Have you played any parks? Yes, I have. There is one right here. Look at that. It's the Chirplet Park. There are more. There are more in here. We've placed. And a few. Yeah, as you can see. I still need to do all the like police, fire department, all that sort of stuff, but I'll do that in very, very soon.
Well, that's fine by me, Jim.
You have more? Yeah, I do have more. I usually have 2 cities running. One this one on the live stream, and the other one is the one in the Let's Play. Can you show your biggest city? Oh, I just won't load it right now because, well, we're playing this city, but it's this one. It's 527,000. You can see that on YouTube. I have the whole build in there and it's completed. I have a playlist with this name, Rivertown, in there. And I'm doing very well, Rudika. How are you? I hope you're doing well as well. 10 meters found zebra. 10 meters again, zebra cross. Are you talking about these ones? Yeah, they're because of the pathways in there. And this is a residential area, so hence why we want that in there. Now, I really would like to have a school in here. It's definitely not gonna easily fit. Unless we use... I just don't think this looks pretty good. But this would fit very well in here. We have... Oh, those... The community elementary school might fit. Urban's too large. This one could. I don't like the Mediterranean. What about the city? That's too large. I think the community one might be a good bet. Chinese Ruby Rock Elementary School might be good as well. I don't know if I like it. I'll pause the game, I'll place them, and we'll see what goes in there. I have a feeling that I'll go with this one for the modern architecture pack. This one, yeah, won't fit in there. So from those two, oh, I actually like this one more. But this has more trees and might fit. This might be... Yeah, I don't like that one. I changed. I like the facade of this one better than this one, but the complete building in here is a lot nicer than that one. If you have so much population, how does the time goes? It just goes normal, I guess. Didn't have any problems with the time moving. 500,000, yes. Black Mafia. Yeah, second option is better. Cool, let's do that then. We can do... We can upgrade that and add more students. All right. We might need that at some point. I do have a feeling that this would be better placed closer to the junction here. Maybe facing that way. I have to put it and move it so it fits a little bit better. You know what? That's actually a pretty good fit in here. I don't think I need to move anything at all. I do want to make some change, but first, I want... That's huge. No, I'll just add an extra place for students there, and I want to improve this a little bit. Like here, just so it looks a little bit better. This is good. I think maybe improved. Barely. And there we go. This looks slightly better, so that's all in, I guess. Back here, this should be all right. Good. Okay, that works. where they have students in there. How decorate the little space in between buildings? I usually, well, first I use anarchy. That's one of the things. And sometimes like do props. Sometimes I just do grass using surface extra assets and surface networks, or for example grass. I can come in here and do grass in there. So I use that as well. Most often than not, I'm using like all the trees. I really like to use trees everywhere. But sometimes I also come in here with the extra assets and just kind of extend things like that, so it doesn't have this break area in here. As you can see, this looks a little bit better. Like this one, you have this kind of triangle in there. If I go there and move it, then it looks better. Or things like that, you know? Now I need to do this one as well. Now I need to do all of them. There. Missed in here. So things like that, they take a lot of time, but they are totally worth it. And that's why sometimes I just use really all the trees, because that makes things a lot easier. And you can hide quite a lot of things. Have you seen the trailer for City States Metropolis? No, I haven't yet, and I might have to take a look at that. It's the second time someone is mentioning it, and I just forget about it. I'm typing it right now, like in Google, so it's open for me when I finish the game, and then I can take a look at that. I've heard quite a lot of like good things from people saying, talking about that game, but I haven't myself seen it yet. What about public transportation? Yeah, we will bring, one of the things we bring is the metro that goes from here, and I think we'll keep going through this road here. And then we'll look at buses later on, or even tram. I think maybe tram as well would be good in this area. I also need to be able to fit something like this in here. Did you like it, Christian? Just want to see, want to know what you think about it. Oh, pretty large. There's this building, the French Medical Center, but it's a pretty old style that I don't really like it in here. Everything else, I think it's, yeah, pretty large. I think it has to be the small clinic. That's the only one that will fit somewhere. I think this might work. Can do a couple of things in here. I think one of them is use move it to actually, oh, guess what? Move it. And I want to make it a little bit closer to there. All right, that is one of the things. Now, yeah, this I'll keep it there. I'll bring this one like here. I want to keep that connected like it is at the moment. This one though, I want to bring it all the way here. I'm almost thinking about bringing this. Oh no, it has the decoration in there. So what I might do then is bring this over here. And I forgot to change the pathway over here as well. So let's do it. There. Missed this one as well. What is this? Wow, do you need 2 power boxes like that? And people have to walk like in between them? And then over here I have a surefire. That's overdoing things a little bit. Looking good, thanks. Thanks, Black Muffin, thank you. There you go, so we have some elementary school, medical clinic. I want a small post office in here.
Naturally, the kind of people drawn to adventure, adventurous types. As a fellow adventurer, I know it's the life.
This one I might put a little bit like in the middle.
You might not be ready to take on a whole horde of orcs while the ceiling collapses.
I don't see why not. There.
Jump, spin, backstep, repeat. Jump, spin, backstep.
So we have that as well. I might also do
And on
like a
our
couple
main
of
feature,
mailboxes around
the
here,
commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end
especially
bringing the latest
closer to the
in our neighborhood. You
commercial
can
area.
for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local
All right,
Carver
enough.
Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business.
Now,
Good for the
police.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back.
Isn't the Japanese police station quite small?
If you're thinking about hitting the streets, you can expect delays
I don't think we have
on
one.
major roads, especially during rush hour.
No, we do have.
Good to know, Jim. Seems like everyone is in a hurry to get somewhere fast.
Too big,
We're slowing down.
unfortunately. We can have the USA Northeast Police Station though.
I'd rather wait an hour in traffic than to have to start thinking about everything all the time.
These would work.
I'd never get anywhere.
The Dutch would work. And the small police station would also work. And I might get this small police station, really. Again, it does have like more detailing, has trees and things like that. I want potentially on this side. Maybe over here. Might need to just move it. Just to take that line out of there. They're at moving. Look at them go. There. Close, but good enough. Alright. Fire station. This is another one that'll be potentially tricky. This might work actually. This might work as well. Fire station, I might put them side by side because I want something on this side, and as we expand that way, we add others on that side. Exact fits. Yeah, that was perfect. And now we can just move it slightly. And we use this. I think that works. And then over here, we do that. It's good enough. No one will notice. Now, something else that I wanted to do here. The problem with that takes some parking. But I think on the outer sides, I might do this. Like that, and then some trees as well. And then we do same thing on the other side. Remember, this is a green area, so we want this to look the parts in there. There we go. All right. I think it already looks a little bit better in there, in my opinion. I didn't notice that I've done 90-degree parking there. I think this was meant to be 45, but you know what? That's actually looking good, so I'll keep it. That's okay. So we have police, fire department, education, we have healthcare. We don't have death care in there. We have a medical clinic, good. This crematorium, the French crematorium, is the smaller one. But I think that'll have to be it, to be honest. It's just, I don't know if it looks good. Oh no. How can I make it fit? Maybe we keep it out for now and we do it somewhere else. I think that might be, or maybe we do a cemetery somewhere around here. That's actually something we don't have yet. That's possible. That is possible. Very. Oh, I have this one. UK Parish Church. This looks very, very different. We could do something like at this area over here. Yeah, if I can get that, like something like that. Even with the back, the water there, I think that would work. I think I'll keep it for now. I won't do it. It's looking as the base model of Atlantis. Yes, we have healthcare already. Yeah, we do have healthcare over here, a small medical clinic. What is this? That's death care, so crematorium to collect the dead people. But we do have another one in here, which is more than enough for this area, especially that it has. I might just make it faster to incinerate because we have 17 bodies in there. But then they can come and service this area for now. Please, for now. We'll see how that goes later. Alright, And I believe from services, that's all for internet. Yeah, we're pretty good in terms of internet in this area. Nothing to worry about. I'm really pleased with this area, by the way. I think it looks quite nice. Okay, can bring that back in there. And we should... There we go. Old Town. Just because that looks like that. I like it. I think it's taking shape and starting to look like part of something, you know? It'll take a while for us to integrate all these together, but I think this is a very, very good start there. And why do we have traffic lights here? Or even people crossing there. Come on. Have I fixed the lane connection here? No. I'm pretty sure I did. Come on. Yeah. Oh, maybe I've redone that. That's why. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, everything else should be all right now. All straight, all straight. Good. All right. How do you get no traffic? It's just because I'm in a different area of the city. And also, there is like, I was having this conversation a little while ago where I'm really being thoughtful about traffic in this area, especially because of the layout. So if you notice, these roads, they don't connect in the main road there, or this one here. So if you come from the highway and you want to go that way, you don't have a shortcut. You have to go where I'm telling you to go, which is basically coming to this one or the roundabout in here, probably the roundabout because that's faster. And then you go around and go to where you want. So I'm making sure that I direct the traffic where I want it to go. Also, we have this connection here. I have this connection here. I have that connection there. I have this connection over here, another one there, another one here. So actually in here. So I have several connections. So I'm very careful with like creating options for cars to come. Not that I never get traffic, rush hour usually. I get some traffic in this bit in here, mainly because these roads or these junctions are too close together, and I have quite a lot of vehicles that want to go that way and to this way because of industry and commercial, so that gets a little bit busy. But yeah, I try to make things like in a way that I'm thinking about that beforehand. And most of my connections, as you can see, they are T junctions. I don't usually have a lot of four-way junctions like this. This is a four-way junction because, well, it's a no-through road. Just trams can get through there. So I let it be, you know? But I try to avoid that a lot. I just do it when I know that there are no traffic. For example, just residential and the university in here. I'm okay in doing this four-way lane or four-way junction in here. It's not a problem. Or even down here because it's all residential and offices and they don't produce quite a lot of traffic. The main problem would be commercial, which we do have quite a lot in here, and industrial because they need to bring goods from one to the other. And by the way, I take traffic away from industry by giving them a cargo terminal over here. So as you can see, there is a small queue of trucks in there. It's always like that queue, especially because they come in here, they stop, and then they go. You see that you stop, and then it goes. It's just the game being the game. Otherwise, wouldn't have even a queue in there as well. And not just that, I also give other options like cargo harbor. That is another cargo train connection in here. This is a passenger train station. I do have another cargo train station for the airport in here to connect. If I can, yeah, this is the one. So you can see that I have the goods in there, trains moving things around. So this is important. Make sure that your cargo goes to the right place, and connection between cargo and commercial is easy, and that you direct the traffic as you want them to move. And you have to think about this like from the go. You can fix it, yes, you can, but for me personally, I don't think that all fixes you can do later will keep things like you originally intended for specific areas. But other than that, yeah, you can change it if you don't mind that. But yeah, quite like it. Black Mafia is saying there is a motorway going. Yeah, that I'm going for now. Catch up soon. Thanks, Black Mafia. I really appreciate you coming and all your suggestions and conversation. Really appreciate it. Actually, I'm also going now. It's been 2 hours, almost 2 hours now, and I think we've done quite a lot today, and I'm really pleased with the progress and with all the suggestions that everyone gave as well. And I also keep in mind, Christian, that I should take a look at that trailer because I haven't seen that yet. But thank you for the suggestion, and thank you everyone for joining. I'll be back next weekend, next Saturday, 4 p.m. Australia Eastern Standard Time, and I hope to see you all there. Thank you very much, and bye bye.